Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Friday. I hope everybody is doing well today. I was pulling a playlist here from Urban Flow Live from 12/17/20. So if you'd like to pull that up on the Spotify account, you're welcome to listen along. Again, it's Urban Flow Live and from December 17th, 2020. And please, 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 remember to listen to your bodies as you're practicing. We're not in the same room together. Even when we are in the same room together, it is an art and within the practice of breathing to listen to your body, and especially if you were to, be susceptible to getting caught up in the waves of the group class. So listening to your body at home and really identifying the difference between your mind saying, I don't feel like doing this right now, and to connecting to your breath and putting that breath into your body by hand. And then seeing and feeling the expression of the posture. And we'll take it one breath at a time. I hope everybody has a nice Friday practice. If you're practicing this the day after on Saturday, I hope it's a nice Saturday practice for you. And we'll start lying down today. And with the soles of your feet together and your knees apart. And if you're setting your Apple Watch, start now. Reclining butterfly. And then if you walk your sitting bones up a little bit, and we're actually going to create an arch in your low back. Sometimes we'll flatten, most of the time we'll flatten that arch. And today we're going to kind of walk the sitting bones up a little bit, and so that you create an arch in your low back. Okay, walk your shoulder blades down a little bit, and you might be able to feel a little bit more into that arch. And then the belly, right, is creating this rounded shape. The ribs are sticking up a little bit, and let your arms come down by your sides. And make your belly even bigger as you inhale. And then notice how you can hollow the belly out as you exhale. A nice big deep breaths to start your practice today. And then at the end of your exhale, now you can start to let your shoulders spread out a little bit and release the arch of your low back. And as your low back comes closer to the ground, you may feel this more a stretch in through your inner thighs up to your groin. And take your palms down on your inner thighs and rest the hands there, not necessarily pushing into your legs, but let the hands rest. And begin to smooth out your breath. And so a nice balanced inhale for 3 seconds. And exhale for 3 seconds. And based on all the information, stimuli that exist throughout the day, and being honest, I've seen a lot of beautiful things over the course of the last 24 hours. And I've seen a lot of horrible things over the course of the last 24 hours. And so there is the full spectrum. Good things and bad things, all things. And coming through our eyes and connecting to our body. And so we might as well breathe with all things. And start to bring your knees back up together towards each other. And draw your knees into your chest, hands to your shins. And give yourself a squeeze. And take the hands behind the knees. And rock up to your bum. And then pivot, come around into a tabletop, all fours. And set into your hands. And let your belly come down, tailbone lifts. And then bump your hips out to the right. And transfer the weight through your knees, bump your hips out to the left. And do 2 more each side. And bring yourself back to center. Tuck your 10 toes. Exhale, press back into a downward facing dog. And feel your down dog, make any adjustments. If your down dog is a bit short and you take your hands further out in front, make sure you're pressing the palms down so it feels like you're lifting your forearms towards the sky. You should be able to get your down dog awareness into your legs and from your thighs, pressing back into your heels. On your inhale, come forward to a high plank. And then check yourself into your legs, into your belly. You should feel your plank getting stronger. Okay, and by stronger, I mean more contained and through the awareness of your breath. On your exhale, turn your elbows in. Bend your arms, lower halfway down. So the elbows are right by your ribs. And then straighten your arms. And exhale, come back into your down dog. You set your left foot so your heel is heavy. And then as you put all the weight into your left foot, lift your right toes 3 inches off the ground. Flex your right ankle and then feel so your right inner thigh is lifting and then you're drawing your belly in. So your belly should get pretty darn tight here. And keep your belly in as you inhale. And then exhale, connect your knee to your nose. So we're rounding in, touch the knee to the nose. And then step your right foot back into your dog, look towards your hands. Shoulders away from your ears, and you can gently turn your chin side to side. Breathe into your body, put your weight into your right foot. And then hover your left toes 3 inches off the ground. And so feel the connection of your thigh. And drawing up towards your hip crease. And connect to your breath on your exhale. And left knee into your nose, round through your spine. Touch your knee to your nose. And we made it. Step back into your dog. And gaze to your hands. Shoulders away from your ears. And then you can turn your chin a little bit side to side. Take a deep breath in, your down dog. And as you exhale, and walk your feet in 2 big steps to the top of the mat. And a little bend to your knees, let your head hang heavy, interlace the fingers behind your low back. And cross your thumbs. And keep breathing. The exhale may take you a little bit deeper into your fold. And your knuckles up over your head. And stay where you are. Squeeze the hands. Draw your shoulder blades in a little bit closer to your spine. Little bend to the elbows. Release the hands. Bring them back down to the ground. Inhale, lift halfway. Pull your heart forward. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Stand and reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Chest proud and lifted. Inhale, reach your arms up. Gaze follows. Exhale, bow, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Plant the palms, step back into your high plank, elbows in, chaturanga flow. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, draw back into your downward facing dog, which is opening up. In continuation of your experience, notice the phases and where you're feeling in your body in certain ways. Sometimes you'll feel your wrist for a couple months. Right, you'll be feeling your left shoulder. And so it's not necessarily holding you back, but it is part of your awareness. It is part of the sensation in which you engage as you continue to breathe and move. Lift your heels up. Exhale, take 2 steps to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, draw your chest forward. And exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, gaze flow. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, step back, bend the arms, chaturanga flow. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, draw your hips back, downward facing dog. Feel the legs, thighs to hips, lift the heels. Exhale, 2 steps or a little hop. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand and reach. Exhale, hands to your heart, chest proud. Inhale, arms up, gaze follows. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant 2 steps or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, flow forward to plank. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, push back up. And exhale, down dog. Step your right foot in between your hands. Lower your back knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rise, arms up. And exhale, bring your hands down. Tuck the toes. Lift the knee. Kick your right leg back. 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Got to touch it. Inhale, kick back and up. And right knee, left elbow, touch. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, feel your legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Steady flow. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant 2 steps or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, lower halfway, push back up. And lift your hips down dog. Step your left foot through. Lower your right knee down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rise, arms up. And exhale, bring your gaze and hands down. Tuck the toes, kick your left leg back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, touch it. Inhale, kick it back. And left knee, right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Thighs back, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Nice. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And set into your hands. And feel the upper back, roll the shoulders, turn your elbows in. And feel the weight roll into your toes, lift your heels, bend your legs. And then gaze in between your hands, bring your shoulders over your wrist. And so your knees are hovering about 6 inches. Rock yourself to the right and to the left. And keep your neck in line with your spine. Good. Keep your legs bent. All the weight into your right foot. Kick your left leg through. And then pivot your back heel down. Reach your right arm up. So the legs can go straight. Connect to the feet. Okay, nice and easy. Gaze and right hand down. And pivot and bring your left toes back to the ground. And bend your legs, shoulders over your wrists. All the weight into your left foot. Kick your right leg through. Pivot your back heel down. Right? And if you've never felt this easy before, right? Nice coming into it, practicing it, and from this little floating tabletop. Gaze and left hand down, pivot, and then step your right foot back, float your table, and take a breath in, feel your belly notch. And exhale, lift your bum. All it is straightening your legs, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, 2 steps or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. You got it going on. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, smooth flow, hands to the mat. Take an inhale. And plant, step, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, tops of the feet, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Feel your hands. And roll your shoulders, elbows in. And together, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Tap the knee down to the mat. And draw it back to your nose. Kick it back to the sky. Step your right foot all the way through. Lower your back knee. Inhale, rise. Untuck the back toes. And draw your biceps behind your ears. And feel the left groin, top of your thigh. And engage with your front foot and to keep lifting through the back of your heart. On your exhale, bring your gaze and hands down. Hug your right leg, grab for opposite elbows. Behind the leg, lift your back knee. And keep squeezing, hug your thigh into your belly. And stay low, bring your left hand flat to the mat. And then slide your right arm out, open to twist. And feel the outer right thigh. Nice. Bring your gaze and right hand back down. Pivot your back heel flat. And then walk both hands up and over the top left corner of your mat. Let the pelvis sit back and down. And your head can settle in between your biceps. You feel that in your left thigh into your hip crease. Walk your hands back in. Pivot your back heel high, frame your foot, and step back into your down dog. And put all the weight into your right heel. Lift your left leg up. And then open your left hip. Curl your heel into your bum. And it might feel nice to lift your right heel and come up onto your left fingertips. You set your left hand flat, bring your left leg through, kick it out to the right side, and then pivot your back heel down once again, reach your right arm up. And feel more legs, now that you came into it and from your down dog. And gaze and right hand down, pivot your back heel high, kick your left leg back, draw your belly in, hold your three-legged plank. Got it, lower halfway, elbows to ribs. Left foot down, toes pointed, inhale, up dog. And exhale, lift your hips and downward facing dog. And weight into your right foot, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose, tap it down to the ground. And bring it back to the nose, kick it back to the sky. Big step, left foot all the way through, lower your right knee. Inhale, arms up, hips low. Press through the top of your right foot. And feel into your right upper thigh, your groin. And biceps working back behind your ears. And you can always impress yourself. And by practicing to your edge, take an inhale. Exhale, gaze and hands down. Hug your left leg, grab opposite elbows. Tuck your back toes and lift your right knee. Hug your left thigh. And you notice if your neck is shrinking, you want to draw your neck out of your upper back. Such a good way to set the lunge. Right palm flat. Slide your left arm out. Twist. On your exhale, gaze and left hand down. Pivot your back heel flat like warrior two. And then walk your hands inside, up and over the right corner of your mat. And the head comes down. Keep the pelvis back. And so that front leg, it's a big external rotation. You're turning the knee out. And especially if you feel the weight dropping to the inner edge of the foot. That's the tightness. And so move the breath in the direction of the sensation. Feel the support in your upper back. Walk your hands back onto the mat. Pivot your back heel high. Frame your front foot and step back into your down dog. Left heel heavy. Inhale, right leg up. Open your right hip, curl the heel into your bum. You can come up onto your right fingertips, elevate your right knee a little bit higher. And feel the strength in your left leg, set your right palm flat, and then bring your right knee through, kick it out to the left. Pivot your back heel down, feel your legs, and your left arm comes up. Feel the entry from your down dog. And so it's inner thighs, upper back, gaze and left hand down, pivot your back heel high, kick your right leg back, gaze forward, three-legged plank. Nice and easy. Bend your arms, chaturanga, top of your right foot down, inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips and pull back into your long new body. Feel it, downward facing dog. Hey, it's not the same body as when we started our practice today. Right? This breath, the one you're taking right now, is completely unique and supports you exactly where you are. And spread the fingers, claw the mat, lift the heels. Exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, shake it out, forward fold. Inhale, stand, rise and reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Feel the flow. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, steady, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through upward facing dog. And exhale, come on back, downward facing dog. And take an inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee to your right wrist. Hover the shin off the mat. Connect the knee to the wrist, and then draw to the strength in your left leg. Not easy. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your left wrist. Hover the shin. Pull the knee into the wrist. Kick through your back heel. Right on. Inhale, kick back and up. Three-legged dog. Come forward, three-legged plank. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot and step your right foot as high as you can. Reach down for the ankle and then move the foot a little higher. Press into that right foot. Keep your hips up and float your right arm to the sky. And we're on the outer edge of the left foot. Reaffirming the connection to the belly so you're not just dumping lateral weight in through your back knee. And bring your gaze and right hand down. Pivot square. Your right foot is there. Lift your left leg up. And from square hips, notice if you're a little deeper in your standing splits. So where's the dependency of the standing splits? The outer hip holds us back. Obviously the hamstring. And breathe into your body. And work your breath. Go a little bit deeper. Hands back to the mat. Step your left foot to the top of the mat. Put the weight into your left foot. Float your right foot back into a lunge. Bend your front leg. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, pivot your back heel down. Warrior two. Turn your palms up. And then extend out through your middle fingers. And draw your floating ribs in. Exhale, lunge a little deeper. And gaze over your left shoulder. Wonderful. Reach out over your left leg and bring your left hand outside your left foot and take your right arm all the way over. One line from your back heel into your hip. Draw your belly in and feel the twist. Rotate and breathe and receive. Feel your back heel as you inhale, rise and come up. Straighten your front leg, bring your hands to your heart center. We're going to bend into your right leg, flip your left toes up, turn your right heel in, side lunge. Hands to your heart center should give you a stretch into your left inner thigh, right? A feeling into your groin on the right side. Keep that right foot flat if you can. Feel your hamstring, feel your glute, belly and back, push off, open the arms, warrior two, back heel out. Inhale to reverse the warrior. And exhale, windmill the hands to the mat. Pivot your back heel high, kick your left leg back, three-legged dog, and come forward, three-legged plank. Outer edge of your right foot, step your left foot up the mat as far as you can. Then you can pull, draw from the shin. And you set your right foot to the outer edge. And feel your left foot, lift your hips and reach your left arm up. Deep breaths and keep the smooth flow going. And feel the body, of course. The body is going to continue and to toggle and do exactly what it needs to do. And bring your gaze and left hand down, pivot, and put the weight over your left foot and lift your right leg. Notice if you're deeper in your standing splits. And as the outer hip opens up, the hamstring, sometimes the hands will crawl them in closer to the ankle. And draw through your belly. We are on the adventure. Practicing mindfully, one breath at a time. Hands to the mat, step your right foot to the top. Yes, step your left foot back into a lunge. Bend your front leg, inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, pivot your back heel down, palms face up in warrior two. I like palms face up. It tends to bring the pelvis up underneath more. And so you're more level and neutral through your pelvis, because it's like you're rolling your thumbs out and then you're pressing your hips out, drawing your knees away. Reach your right arm forward over your right leg, right hand to the ground outside. You could always use a block, of course, and left arm reaches over. Feel your back foot ground and breathe through your hips so we're not dumping weight, connecting to your core, and strengthen your upper back. And ground down and draw in. It's all a draw, less of a push, less of a pull. And inhale, rise back up. Straighten your front leg, bring your hands to your heart center. Okay? And then we're going to bend into your left leg. Right toes flip up, left heel turns in, side lunge. And bum down towards your left heel. Ooh, the heel wants to lift. Keep it as flat as you can. And feel your right inner thigh. Nice. Balance. Focus. Eyes on one spot. And ground through your left foot. Feel your hamstring, glute, belly, and back. Come back up. Open the arms, warrior two. Boom. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Back heel high, step back into your plank. Take an inhale, belly in, exhale, lower down, press up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips up, downward facing dog. And root into your hands. Wrap your elbows in, feel your upper back spread. Deep breath in through your nose, full breath out through your nose. And if you stay with your hands, big toes together, lift your heels, lift your hips. Hey, little bend to the knees, exhale, hop, or step to the top. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, forward fold. Separate your feet, hip width distance apart. Peace fingers, hook your big toes. And turn your elbows out. Hey, remember just the other day, as we're opening the back body, head to mat, keep your left big toe, back of your right hand to the mat, feel to the top of the head, up and down a few times. Okay, we've got some room, and to keep opening the body, hold your big toe again, and take the top of your head a little closer into the ground. Feel your heart beat. Hold on to your toes. Inhale, lift halfway. And make sure you're breathing through your nose. Draw your belly in. Bring your hands to your hips. Feel your feet, inner thighs back. Lift halfway. So your body is in an L shape. If you need to have a little bend to your knees, and this is really binding your breath up, put a little bend to your knees. Feel the balls of your feet. And then option to reach your arms forward. And draw your tailbone down, belly in, and rise all the way up to stand. And put all the weight into your right foot. Inhale, lift your left knee in front. Left hand outside your right thigh, right hand outside your left thigh. And then left arm reaches back into the twist. And feel your low belly scoop, keeping your chest proud, tailbone down, come back to center. Hands to your heart. Kick your left leg back, toppling tree. Okay, on purpose, we're going to bend your right leg. Keep your spine long, press into your palms, left knee into your chest, kick back. 10, 9, 8, 7, full range. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Hands to the mat. Step back into your lunge. Press back. Kick your right leg high. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Graze the knee to the mat. Lift it up to your nose. Round through your spine. Again, inhale. Kick back. Graze the knee to the mat. Bring it to your nose. Round through your spine. Again, kick back. Graze the knee to the mat, draw to your nose, round through your spine, and step your right foot through. Inhale, arms up, and come forward, arms back, lift your left leg, toppling tree. And push your right foot into the mat. Nice, feel the rebound, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, your arms forward, hips back. And exhale, rise, feet together, hands to your heart center. Can you feel your right leg? Let it drain out of the hip. Palms to your heart. Weight into your left foot, lift your right knee in front. Feel that breath. The prana, the flow. Left hand outside your right thigh. Take your right arm back in space. Hopefully we got your heart beating. Slow the exhale and come back to center. Palms to prayer. Scoop the belly. Kick your right leg back. Spine is level to the floor. Bend your left leg. And so we want the left leg bent, connecting inner thigh to upper back, right knee to chest. Kick back, 10. Bring it in, 9, 8, 7, full range, 6, don't hold back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, step back, kick back, three-legged dog, left leg up. Exhale, knee grazes the mat, draw it up to your chest, round your spine. Inhale, kick back, graze the knee to the mat, draw it up, round through your spine. One more, kick back, graze it, draw it, round through your spine, and step your left foot all the way through. Inhale, rise arms up, and come forward, take off, arms by your sides, toppling tree. Press your left foot into the ground. Hips back, inhale, arms forward. And exhale, rise, feet together, hands to your heart center. Awesome, take a step back, feel that drain. Inhale, arms up. Steady flow. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, step or float, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through upward facing dog. And as you exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. And 3 breaths in your down dog. Take one more deep breath in. Full breath out. Nice, everyone. Keep your left hand on the mat. Take your right arm back. Shake it out. Roll the shoulder. Elbow in, elbow out. And bring your right hand back to the mat. And shake your left arm out. Elbow in, elbow out. Good. And then bring your left hand back to the top of the mat. Steady your breath. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot through, lower your back knee, and walk your hips all the way back. Sit to your left heel. And use your arms and draw your chest up. And belly in, lead with your chest. And then reach forward for your right foot. Keep the chest lifted. And shoulders away from your ears. And you take your right hand back to the mat. Take your left hand to the outside of your right foot. And you pull your heart up and push off your right hand and left shin. And then come onto your left knee. Take your right hand forward. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee. Got it? Pivot your back heel down and put the weight over into your right hand. And then kick your right leg out into the left. All right, should feel easier to come into it this way. And then we're going to slowly, like a compass, bring your right heel to the top of the mat. Keep going all the way to the top. Pivot on your back toes. Slide them back, lower the knee. Hey, your version of the full splits. And use your arms to support. And just like we did earlier, keeping the chest up, you should feel this right into the belly of your hamstring. And breathe into it. Right, you can walk your hands back. Right, if you got the heel connected, left knee down, okay, balancing through the awareness of your upper back, and reach your arms up. Exhilarating to get this deep into your hamstrings, and bring your gaze and hands down and draw your belly in, slide your right foot back. Hey, don't worry if you crumble up your mat like I just did. Roll it back out. All fours. Keep your left knee where it is and kick your right leg straight back. And set your palms, chin closer to your chest, tuck your left toes, and then lift the knee, three-legged dog. And take a breath in. Exhale, step your right foot through. Check it out. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, warrior two, pivot your back heel down. Straighten your front leg. Okay, so the right leg should have no problem going straight. And then reach forward. Ooh, keep reaching. Lengthen your torso. I'm feeling the hamstring, but check it out. Right hand goes to the mat. Hey, practically flat, left arm up. And keep drawing your hips back. As you pull your chest forward, your hips are going to bump out towards the wall you're facing. If you turn your gaze forward, it's nice and light, and then bring your left hand down towards the top left corner of your mat. Pivot on your back toes, reach your right arm back, come forward, and lift your back leg, float your right arm up, and then step your left foot back, both hands down. Step your right leg back or kick through the heel, bend your arms, chaturanga, steady flow, inhale, up dog. Awesome, exhale, downward facing dog. Good job, you guys. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot through, lower your right knee. Hey, untuck your toes, walk the hips back, and sit onto your right heel. And use your arms and sit up nice and tall. Lead with your chest, hinge, and connect your hands onto your left foot, ankle or shin. And you notice we're not using the arms and drawing ourselves all the way down, keeping the spine lifted. And support from your upper back. And feel into your hamstring. And bring your left hand back to the mat. And take your right hand outside your foot, ankle or shin. It's lifting and then twisting. Lips sealed, breathe through your nose. Okay, push off your left hand and your right shin and come up onto your right knee. Okay, tuck your back toes. Lift your right knee. Set in, pivot your back heel down. Weight into your left hand. And then it's literally going to kick itself out in the space you've created through your outer thigh and your outer hip. A compass, now we start to draw. So my right elbow is lifting the heel. Okay, turning forward towards the top of the mat. Set the heel. Pivot on your back toes. Ooh. And soften your right knee down. I have a big cut on my big toe. Slide your right knee back. And use your arms. You'll notice when I'm really feeling it, you're like, he finally stopped talking. It's just sometimes tricky and to talk through it. As you're practicing, enjoy that part. Not talking, breathing into the sensation. Wow, what is that in the hamstring? Feel the heel, ground your right knee, awareness through the upper back. In the belly, you can reach your arms up. And bring your gaze and hands back down to the ground. Hey, slide your left heel back, belly in. Don't worry if you roll up your mat. And come on to all fours. And then roll your mat back out. And tuck your toes. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Big step, left foot all the way through. Pivot your back heel down. Inhale, come on up, warrior two. Deep breath, straighten your front leg so the hamstring is open, hips back. And then start to glide and slide. Left arm forward, side body's long, and then left hand outside into the mat. It might go flat, and you might be on fingertips. If not, grab the ankle, grab the shin. As you lift the heart, it creates space to press the hips out towards the wall you're facing. All right, lifting us out of our low back, reach your right arm forward and top right corner of the mat. Okay, pivot your back heel high, reach your left arm back, and then bring the weight into your left foot. Lift your right leg and take your left arm up, revolved half moon. And step your right foot back, left hand down. And then kick your left leg back, three-legged dog. And bend your arms, flow, chaturanga, feet down, inhale, up dog. And exhale, nice work, come back into your downward facing dog. And you feel it as you draw your belly in, put a little bend to your knees. And keep your feet where they are, walk your hands back to your feet. Rock the weight into your heels and then slide your hands underneath your feet from the front. And toes to your wrist. And you should feel yourself with your belly supporting. Okay, now remember, if you have mobility, extra mobility, range of motion through your SI joints in your low back, okay, you're not jamming yourself down into forward folds. Right? You're putting a little bend to your knees, turning your core on like you're doing a sit-up. Right? Finding the sensation in your hamstrings, or simply breathing and deepening your breath with the intention going into your hamstrings. And at the end of your next breath, everybody bend your knees, slide your hands out, heel toe your feet together. Roll the weight into your toes, lift your heels, and turn your knees together. Sit double toe stand. Inner thighs squeeze, palms together in front of your heart. Vertical spine. Balls of your feet connect. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your bum 6 inches away from your heels. Bring your bum back down to your feet. Take a breath in. And then exhale, lift your bum 6 inches off your heels. Nice. One more. Bring your bum down. Take a breath in. And then exhale. Lift your bum 6. Spread the knees. Bring your hands to the mat. Knees above your elbows. Look to the middle of your mat. And then you can roll your heels in. Keep your shoulders back. Okay, in Kakasana, the arms are bent. Separate the feet. And then land heels in Malasana. And let your bum slide down as close as it can. And towards the ground. Feet flat. Elbows to your inner thighs. Palms together in front of your heart. Breathe out through the belly. Draw the chest up. Shoulders down. As heavy as you can get. And hips down towards the heels. And then bring your hands forward. Crawl your hands all the way out to the top of your mat. And bring your big toes together. Take an inhale. And belly in. Slowly lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and belly touches down. Curl your right heel in. And reach back for your right ankle or shin. Curl your left heel in. And reach back for your left ankle or shin. Bring your knees in. And press the hips down. And kick into your hands, belly, back bend. Slowly, softly bring your chest down. Release the hands from the feet and bring your hands under your shoulders and push up all fours, hands and knees. And reset your palms, tuck your toes, and exhale, press back into your down dog. You got it, left knee to your left wrist, single pigeon. Right knee slides back, tailbone down. And keep your hips square. Crawl your hands forward about a foot or so. And then take your left hand forward another foot. Slide your right arm behind your left armpit. Don't let your left hip lift. And keep it down. So you're supporting with your left hand as you come down towards your right shoulder. And you can stay right here, or the back of your right arm touches the ground. Bend it and bring your left palm to your right palm. You point your right toes and feel your chest slide up, shoulders down, neck in line with the spine. And bring your gaze back to the mat. Left hand down, push up. Everybody back to your palms. Tuck your right toes. Look down, belly in, and step back into your down dog. And left heel heavy, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to your right wrist. Turn your shin in, single pigeon. And deep breath as we guide the left knee back. And chest up, crawl your hands forward a foot. And then bring your right hand forward another foot. And left arm goes behind. So the outer right hip stays heavy. And your right hand is supporting that as you come down towards your left shoulder. This may be plenty if you have the back of the left arm onto the mat. Bend the arm, bring your right palm to your left. Pull your chest forward, shoulders away from your ears. And keep the neck long, in line with the spine. Right, you're feeling your breath. That's your yoga. Bring your gaze down. Right hand to the ground. Everybody press back up to your palms. And chin to the chest. Tuck your toes. Use your belly. And step back into your downward facing dog. And feel your down dog. Not the same down dog now as it was before. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your knees down onto the mat. Let's set up for rabbit pose. Sit back onto your heels, upright. You take your hands onto the heels of your feet, thumbs on the outside. And chin to your chest, roll yourself down and concave through your spine. And top of your head lightly to the mat. And hold on to the heels, press down through the tops of the feet. And draw your hips up over your knees. Nice and easy. Bring your bum back to your heels. And hands under your shoulders or roll yourself up. And through your spine, open your chest. You might get a little pop. Take a deep breath. Look up. And then bring your gaze and hands forward. Curl your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Everybody, nice deep breath in your dog. Big sigh, exhale out of your mouth. And come down onto your left knee, pivot, come all the way around to a seat. Okay, so your head's at the top of the mat. Go ahead and lie down onto your backs, please. And bend your legs, bring your knees in. Happy baby. Grab for your ankles or the outsides of your feet. In your happy baby, make figure eights around your low back and your sacrum, rocking side to side, little front and back. And should feel good. Bring your knees back together and then kick your legs straight up. Watch how straight your legs feel and supported and through your thighs and connected to your back and connected to your belly. And ground the upper back. And let's lower the legs down slowly and draw your belly in. And you'll get to halfway. Hover. And then lower the legs down slowly. And when you bring your legs all the way down onto the ground, cross your left ankle over your right ankle. And slide the heels of your feet to the right. Reach your arms over your head. Slide your shoulders to the right. And right hand to your left wrist. Take a few deeper breaths here. And release any clench from your jaw. Release any strength from your body. And feel the connection to the space that you've created. We've created and through our breath practice, the yoga. And bring your shoulders back square. And bring your arms down by your sides. Uncross your left ankle. And then bring your right ankle over your left. And slide the heels out to the left. And arms over your head, left hand to your right wrist. You can move your shoulders over. And draw the arms back down towards the ground. Great. Bring your shoulders back to square. And arms down by your sides. Uncross your right ankle. And bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart. And keep your hands on your belly. You can place one hand on your belly and the other hand on your chest. Notice as you're slowing, calming, And feeling the breath in your body, you may feel it a little bit more in your chest, a further expansion. And just let your arms go down by your sides and let your legs release long, please. And like I said at the beginning of the practice, the last 24 hours, I've seen a lot of good things and I've seen a lot of bad things. I'm sure you all have as well. And so a practice of breath and body can help us ground, and process, feel, learn, and develop a deeper meaning, understanding, a blessing, and for the moments that we get to spend and share while we're here on earth. The days are here, they've been here and to awaken us. And if you're willing to see, and you can wake up, and you can leave the naive way of existing into the past. And then when you leave your mat today, notice observe, not only the vivid images and that come through your eyes, but the sensations that you feel in your body, and the calm and the peace that you may have gained exposure to within your mind. And share this with one another. And thank you all for the gift of the shared space and for dropping into it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to message me. Reach out. Have a great practice tomorrow, everyone, with Nicole. I'll be back on Sunday. And steady flow. Keep it going. And have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.